Mark, we know that whales and porpoises can sense things by feeling the vibrations in the water. So can sharks. Yes, and some of the whales and porpoises can make sounds and sing. Each one seems to have special tricks. But what about seeing with their eyes?
Well, there are some marvelous visual tricks. Some fish can see something above the surface while they're still below. Then they leap out of the water and catch it. That's quite a trick.
Do sea creatures use their eyes as much as animals or birds, Mark?
Well, certainly not all sea creatures, Chris. Being able to see means there has to be light. And as we know, the deeper down we go into the sea, the less light there is. Let's start our descent using the video scope. We'll see what we already know, and as we continue diving, we'll see what else we can find out. On the surface, where all the rays of the sun shine, the fish have so much light, they must try to blend into the color of the water.
Particularly the creatures that always stay near the top.
Right, Chris. Some of them are just as colorful as the flowers and birds. Now, lots of them depend on their colors to be able to hide and pretend they're something else. Oh, and look, some of the surface creatures are almost transparent. Well, you can see right through them, like the Portuguese man-o-war.
In the shallow water, there must still be lots of light from the sun. The coral fish have lots of colors, just as much as the coral.
All right, now let's look a little deeper.
Do all the sun's rays come this deep, Mark?
Well, lots of the colors do, but not as brightly.
It's kind of ghostly. Take her down deeper.
The light from the sun begins to be very filtered by the water at these depths.
But there's still enough light to see, Mark, even 1,000 feet down.
Oh yes, we can still see, but fewer colors. Tests of many of the creatures at this depth and deeper have shown that most of them not only have no color themselves, but they don't see colors either.
You mean they're colorblind?
Yes, Chris. It's as though some of them gave up the ability to see colors so they could concentrate on just seeing in the dark.
Better to see a little in black and white than nothing at all in color, especially if there are no colors to see.
Yes, that's right, Rob. Now, look here. We lose reds after 300 feet. Greens end at 1,000 feet. Then blue, and then finally purple.
Mark, did you see what I saw?
Yes, I did, Chris. Some of these deep water fish have luminescence, like fireflies. They make their own light.
Is that so they can see to hunt, Mark?
Well, partly, Rob, and partly to let their friends know who they are so they won't be hunted themselves.
It's as if they had patterns of light to identify themselves, like buses.
That's right, Chris. Life is dangerous enough at these depths without being eaten by someone by mistake.
Look at that.
Look at what, Rob?
It had a big head, and 4 arms, and 3 eyes, and 2 feet.
Oh, all right, take her up, Robbie. Oh, you two are getting deep-sea deliriums. 4 arms, 3 eyes.
What's the use? He'd never believe us.
لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والضغط على سبسكرايب وتفعيل زر الجرس ليصلكم كل جديد.